So we can just go ahead and be in the show. I was going to count us in, but that's not where you came here. So this is the Rambles. We're back on the.
Well,
we're back on the air.
You do this quick joke, and then you do the splash, and then you go straight into the show.
Splash because of all the water themes.
Look at that! Look at that! He did segues.
Yeah, that's good. We are.
Ain't no other live show give you that kind of segue.
No other live show doesn't have an intro that makes any sense. It kind of just rolls into something. And let me make a note to make a splash animation, because I don't have one of those. I'm going to punch my mic 12 times during this, by the way. So yeah, welcome back to the Rambles, and welcome back to the Rambles, and welcome back to the Rambles.
The OG Rambles.
The OG Rambles. Accept no substitutions or pale imitations of this show, which started...
No Smeagol's allowed.
No Smeagol. Oh, no. When did this show start? When did it happen? Because it predates me a little bit.
Oh, God.
Yeah, for like...
2016?
Yeah, because 2020 is... 2021 is when I came in and we started doing it.
Yeah, we did it. We were doing it in 2015.
Yeah.
One of our earliest ones I remember, because there's a cover photo of me wearing a Ric Flair shirt going...
I didn't know that was an option.
That was me and John Galvin, John Stigamos now. And
John S.
And the other John Caspin.
We'll get John S. on the show at some
John
point.
S.
We'll
Yes.
talk some gigabyte stuff with him. At some point, one of the two of us will not be able to do this, and we'll have to fill this seat with a warm body that talks somewhat okay. So you could be that body.
So, Zach, for somebody who has not watched our rambling YouTube Facebook videos,
they've already logged off.
Kind of crazy people.
They've already clicked the little X.
What is this?
So the Rambles, David, let me tell you, good way to do our introductions. By the way,
I'm gonna keep doing that.
There's one bug.
I'm gonna keep talking like, where's Rachel?
Swear to me. Oh, that peaked really good. That's gonna be great. So the Rambles is sort of a show.
Show.
Well, that's the whole description. No, it's sort of a show. So what we do is we talk about stuff at Gigabytes, and if you are local to the Atlanta area, which this is going to get a lot of reach, so you might not be, but if you are, go to Gigabytes Cafe. There's a logo somewhere, and check it out.
My wife told me I had to wear a shirt today.
As opposed to not wearing a shirt today?
Yeah, I was going topless.
It was
it's a hot
true.
warehouse here.
Yeah, it's well because of the no shirt.
Oh, that's
thing,
how we should do. You know, like the live from New York City Saturday Night. It's like live from Bridge Media Studio.
Oh. That's a lot better than I thought where you're going, which was going to definitely be an OSHA violation, an HR violation. What if everyone was new?
Oh, no.
No, that's not safe for a warehouse. Don't do that. So the Rambles is a show where we do this, and sometimes we talk about like stuff that's going on at Gigabytes, stuff that new stuff that's showing up there. If you don't know, the Connection Bridge is a big old distribution company, and we get cool stuff first, and then we get to send it to Gigabytes, and then you get to buy it, and you get to touch it and play with it and go, oh man, this is really cool. I really like this thing.
I get to touch it first.
Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah.
These have been sullied before they get to you. So that's what we do, and then usually it devolves pretty easily into nothing. And
and we talk about some interesting stuff, and I give some hot takes.
Yeah,
and I complain about stuff.
We somehow will devolve into Aliens, the Aliens universe, Thor, or there was like three things we just kept coming back to last time. Yeah. I've got a new one though. I don't want you to read it yet.
Good to talk about Aliens. We've got Alien Romulus. I haven't seen it.
Okay. Oh god, that fly right in my eye. Oh, good. So we both haven't seen it. So no spoilers in the comments. But if you have seen it, tell us thumbs up or thumbs down. Should we go see it? Because the Alien movies kind of they're sometimes there's a record.
I like them all.
Alien AVP 2. That's your go-to.
Man, I like a good ink black movie that you can't see.
I like a movie where I have to up the contrast all the way up.
Yeah.
Is that the one where the alien queen
like that the battle in Game of Thrones? They did that.
Yeah.
The Battle of Winterfell, which was like black.
A cast of thousands, maybe.
Battle of Winterfell. As a man who's rode horses, nothing irritated me more than the Dothraki charging off, frontal charge by cavalry, into the unbreakable, walkers.
Yes, yeah. Who are
just throw away half your army.
Smart zombies.
But not even that. Cavalry is a harassing force that's used to break morale. You can't harass on a frontal charge. You can't break the morale of a dead thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think what happened is...
What were we talking about?
Game of Thrones, a relevant topic today in 2024.
I just started watching it again.
I think what happened is they got to that scene and they went, crap, we got a lot of horses. We got to ride out of this scene really fast. Have them all die. What are we going to show? Nothing. Some torches.
Yeah, we'll just have one guy run back.
Yeah, one guy gets back, and that's it. Because the zombies were like, well, that guy's
Welcome to Rambles. We are witty.
Yeah. What was the question? What is the Rambles? This is the Rambles.
This is the Rambles. Zach has a paper that has a list of things to talk about, and I make him not follow it.
That's true. I struggle to get through 5 items on a list while David razzle-dazzles me out of the casual conversation. Oh, man. Anyway. Okay. So, hey, we have some stuff going on at Gigabytes. That are events. Speaking of flanking and horses, there's an Old World tournament on September 7th.
But Zach, what is the Old World?
The Old World
is the best world.
Is what blew up. So Age of Sigmar, a better game could be happening. Oh. See, I'm trying to get the comments going.
No,
like,
yeah.
Because I think they're both cool. So the Old World,
there's Old World purists like me, and there's people who are wrong like Zach.
Like me.
Yeah.
And there's people that like fun games. So.
Like me.
This bit just goes on forever.
Yeah.
So the Old World tournament, it's the Warhammer, the Old World. It's the rank and flank Warhammer. It's basically the last edition before the world blew up. Plus, they refined some of the
good changes to it. There's some good changes.
They made it slightly faster, which is
slightly faster. They did. The only thing I hear complaints about is they did make it very like hero dragon heavy. So, like if you're a hero and a dragon, you're very hard to kill.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Canonically, that's always been what won awards in America and other countries was who has the biggest dragon.
Who has the biggest dragon? Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I can't argue with that. Because they also, Old World has those crazy, the snake dragons for a while with the Warhammer sculptors were like, what if every dragon had a 9-foot neck and a crazy wyvern tail?
Yeah, what if every dragon was a mix of Asian influence and Tolkien?
Yeah.
They're worms, by the way.
But then had giant cartoon faces because they couldn't really quite nail
Smaug
that.
Is a worm? Smaug's not a dragon. Or
is
he a drake?
I don't know.
Is he a drake or a worm?
Answer
in the comments. I thought he was a worm.
I don't want to call Smaug a drake.
They call him the Great Drake.
Kendrick's going to go after him.
They call him a Great Drake.
I don't know.
He's not a dragon.
But then what's a dragon in that universe?
A dragon has to have. Oh, there's like a set thing a dragon has to have. But it's not what Smaug is.
There's one person at home who knows this.
Tim Azelton. Tim, your time has come.
Furiously, like it's because a dragon can only come out of the second age. It has to be born under a golden. Yeah, I'm sure.
But anyway,
so that's the Old World tournament. That's September 7th.
This Saturday? September 7th.
Yeah, September 7th. See,
I'm
not putting a thing that's in a day because you're watching this on a Friday. So if you didn't know about the weekend, then next Saturday. After that is an RTT tournament on September 14th.
That 40K.
Is that what RTT is?
Rogue Trader tournament?
Sure.
Yes.
That's when I was hoping you would know what that means.
I have no idea what happens to Gigabyte.
But you're wearing the shirt. The Skinwalker. He doesn't actually go there. And then, hey, look at this.
Sugar, water.
There's
so many references that you young kids are just not going to get.
Just wait until we get down to the question, because I go back to the 80s for this one. This is for us. This is for us.
We got? So that's September 14th. We got a Rogue Trader tournament. All these signups are can be done through our website, by the way.
Yeah.
So gigabytesonline.com.
You can go there and buy the tickets.
You have to buy the tickets.
Yes. It's actually really convenient. To be since we started doing that, I've actually really liked it, because then I can buy a ticket and have it remind me that I bought a ticket.
Well, the tournaments sell out so quickly.
So, the camera just does that sometimes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I don't know why it does that. It's been doing that all morning.
No photos, please.
It just randomly does that. So yeah, that's RTT tournament. If you know what that is, you've already bought your tickets. If not, and you do know what it is, go buy your tickets. And then September 28th is an Age of Sigmar tournament, which I will be, which David says do not support the store and go there and play this game.
No, I love it. Age of Sigmar is cool. I just don't play it.
I think, do you play Old World? Okay, then. The truth has come out. So that's on the September 28th. That got posted. I don't know if the packet is up yet. John S., get that packet up, buddy. And you can go sign up and get the tickets there. I'll probably go to that one because it's a rare non-trade show, non-convention weekend for us. So I can actually go out and play the game. Yeah, because we definitely have a lot of that stuff. We just come out of the 5 trade show gauntlet. Like every 2 weeks, there's another one. And if you have questions on that, and you're like, hey, what would be cool is to see these jokers go to a trade show and do live reporting. We could do that. We could walk around. I can give a microphone and you can walk around.
I could do my standard trade show thing, which is go to the show, get sick, and go home early.
Yeah, David likes to go to trade shows and possibly die about a day into them.
Sure. You haven't lived, you have to run to a convention floor restroom.
Which are well kept and maintained during Gen Con.
It's the only time I've ever seen a lion in a men's restroom.
A lion. I think it said a lion at first.
Yeah, a lion.
An actual guy dressed as a lion in there. No,
that's Dragon Con. That's this weekend.
That is this weekend. And hey, if you're going to Dragon Con, you don't have to. You could come hang out at Gigabytes and play games and not be around 700,000 sweaty people. Dragon Con's cool and all, but man, as I've gotten into my late 30s, I'm like, I just don't have...
To be in your late 30s, that would be the day.
Oh, wait, you're like a year ahead of me.
Yeah, my early 40s.
Oh, snap. All right. This show is
Child.
multi-generational. Multi-generational show we have here. We're appealing to all the audiences of white men from 35 to 43.
He's you. I was born in the late 1900s.
So was I.
Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, yes.
Anyway.
We haven't even got to the calendar.
No. The last thing is the Calamity on Friday the 13th, which is the tea and tarot thing. So you can go get your crystals recharged,
that's cool.
I'm told.
That's cool.
I'm not going to make fun of that because I don't know anything about it, but it seems
cool.
neat.
I like tea.
Yeah, I don't understand tarot reading, but I like having them done because it feels like one of them is going to
Well, the
kick me
thing
off
is, you
into,
don't want to get the king inversed because that's bad.
Is it? I don't know either. I always hope
Sounds
that, like,
good though, right?
You know, in the 80s,
I hear
/
inverted
90s,
is always bad when they're inverted.
Well, yeah. Usually, you got to see a doctor. But in like the 80s and early 90s, that every child adventure movie started with like, oh, they went and saw a mystic soothsayer, or they found a magic thing, and then they kicked off the adventure.
Right, you have to do. Here's what you have to do. Yeah, I want someone to do this and record it. So while they're putting out the tarot and they're reading it, it's getting really serious, really deep. And you're connecting your future and your chakras and all that stuff. You immediately just go fish.
Can you just, as the tarot cards are coming out, you slide a Charizard card in underneath
The Emperor on the golden throne inverted. Go fish! Got any sevens?
Got any chariots? I think there's only one. I don't know. We probably offended somebody with that bit. So, hey, let's talk about some new games that are at Gigabucks right now. You can get, there was a theme, and then the theme sort of went away, but we're going to still make the theme work.
There was a theme.
The theme starts with The Flood. I put this in the most awkward position for David.
Sure did.
So The Flood, I have not had a chance to play this game, but I can tell you it does have dinosaurs in it. And it is a best-selling game because we fulfilled a lot of them. So it did pretty well.
So for a lot of people who don't know, the Bridge, our sister company, that I'm not wearing the shirt off, is a logistics and fulfillment company for Kickstarter. So we actually handle a lot of these at the very start and fulfill them out to the backers, and then we put them out to retail, and then we usually have them in retail. So it's great to have. So this is from Bedouin Games, and you are basically taking on the role of Noah. So it is up to 4-player. There is an expansion that makes it a 5-player, maybe 6-player.
Are you all Noah?
You are all Noah.
The multiverse of
There can only be
Noahs.
one true Noah. He's my son. But in the course of this game, everybody takes on the role of Noah, trying to save the animals and trying to get them onto your ark before the flood comes.
Yeah. That's basically it.
That is the game. It's a resource collection.
It has a lot of little cool animal meeples and stuff in there.
Yeah, and there is, he's not joking, there is actually dinosaurs. There's
so they're called cephalopods, I think? Sauropods,
John Saganos is now getting so angry.
We've angered all of our deep nerds now on this show.
We're just hitting every aspect. So super cool. We have this. This is the English standard version. What we actually have in the store is the deluxe all-in with the playmat, because it's got this cool circular playmat. Actually, I've never really seen too many like that before.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a screen. It's circle. There we go.
You got it.
Yes.
Perfect.
So we have that at the store, and it's the miniature version. So instead of the meeples, is the full miniatures. So cool.
Cool. And if you went and got like one of those little tubes of plastic animals, like the kids get, you could probably just use those instead.
That's true.
And have all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's good. That's available all in. And again, you play as Noah, and whoever loses the game has to then shout out that
we're sinking.
Sinking.
Segue.
Segue.
Good segue. What a dark concept, though. Whoever loses the flood, your whole boat full of animals is just immediately it just goes down. Yes. Well, sorry. Is that 3 lions? Just pops a hole.
So this is one we just finished recently. This is called "We're Sinking" by Ludimus Games. Joseph Frederick, pretty cool guy. I ran into him at Gen Con. Oh, you got a little ship.
Built a little pirate ship. It has a little pirate ship in it.
Yeah, so your ship's going down. So basically, your ship is going down. We're under siege, and the captain has fled on a lifeboat. What kind of captain would do that?
A survivor.
Things are looking good. In We're Sinking, you and your crewmates perform tasks through questionable teamwork. Sounds like a day at the office.
Yeah.
All the while looking out for pirate number 1. If the ship is saved, you want to be hauling the most treasure, but if the ship sinks, you better be sure you're carrying a light enough load to escape on the last lifeboat.
So the way this works, because it's really cool, your little boat here, it's not going to show up super well. It has little levels in it, and underneath the levels...
ship,
sorry, your ship has little levels where little treasure cards and things will be. So it's basically kind of a press your luck game where you're like, Do I try to continue going deeper and getting the better treasure because you run the risk of, the
That
ship
seems
sinking
kind of cool.
if you run
It's got like foes like the Kraken, sirens, the sharks. It's got hidden actions.
Yeah.
You get to hide. So you're working as a team, but you're doing shady hidden stuff.
because you're still it's what I like to call
That's cool.
PvE until it isn't, which is like you're all working together up until the last little
Friends
bit. Then,
until we're not.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. So then
I'm
I'm gonna follow the segue because what happened after the flood?
You can't see the tower he's building in these games off screen, but it's going to fall over at some point.
You've done the arc, right? And you've been
Right.
rescuing the dinosaurs, but all dinosaurs left. What killed the dinosaurs?
The snow?
Who doesn't know his Batman and Robin? The Ice Age!
Oh, I was trying to cue you up
And
for
what can
it.
you do in the Ice Age? You can ski.
You can ski.
It's a game about skiing. Listen, it's a hard segue. I'm sorry.
I don't know how you're going to get into the last one. It kind of, we'll figure it out. When you see the last one, it sort of makes sense as the first one, maybe. But yeah, Alpenglow is a really cool game. I gotta say, like, the aesthetics of this game are... So I do a lot of the photography for all the games. You've seen them on the websites and stuff. This game's really pretty. Like, it's every once in a while a game comes through that just aesthetically is like, oh, this game looks good both in a game store and also if you have one of those nice IKEA shelves. And you have the room where, like, when people come over, your significant other has let you put some games in that room, but also that's, like, the normal room, so don't get too weird with it, kind of.
Yeah, this is the coffee table game.
This game will not be so weird as putting out, I don't know, Earth Under Siege or something on the dining room table. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to play Alpenglow yet.
Yeah, it's from Waterworks Games. Another one we just did the fulfillment for. Actually, it was great. We did the fulfillment in like 2 days. Like 1,200 orders. It was incredible. I was on vacation, so I didn't do a thing. So
he wasn't skiing though.
I wasn't skiing.
Unless that boat was really big.
Unless I was water skiing, maybe.
Oh,
who knows?
Could be, yeah.
But yeah, so you've just opened up your mountain to skiers and has invited you to build a world-class ski resort. You have what it takes to grow the village, build an expansive network of chairlifts and ski runs, and secure the right to manage the mountain. So it's an engine building game.
Yeah.
So you're building an engine.
What's kind of neat about this too is some of the locations, which are like your places you can stay. You have things like lodges and nice hotels, but then one of them is literally a friend's couch, which I assume is like if you're doing poor enough, you just sleep on the couch.
I like the variation to put in, like, the We're Sinking had like secret actions and like combat and pressure look. This one actually has tiling, card playing, network building, while also engine building. So that's
it's a very building type of game. You're going to build a lot of stuff.
The pieces look to me very reminiscent of Ticket to Ride, like that.
Yeah. And speaking of the 80s, you could definitely have one friend get like the two-popped collar with the puffy vest over it and be the traditional 80s ski lodge bad guy. It's like, oh no, the boss's son wants to shut us down. If we can't raise enough money, we got to throw one last concert kind of thing. You could do that.
I just think of that movie with Lindsay Lohan where she falls in love in a ski resort.
Herbie the Love Bug?
No, it's on Netflix. Pretty good.
Which one is
She's like a rich heiress, and then she falls in love with like the competing like ski lodge owner guy. I don't know. Answer in the comments.
Yeah, tell us if you like it. Lindsay Lohan's doing okay for herself, considering she went through some rocky stuff.
She's got those sign-on bonuses for Netflix.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
she was in that one movie with the Challengers in it, where she drives a Challenger. I think it was called Challengers. I didn't see it, but I appreciated the fact that they just named it.
It was actually Herbie Part 2. Only this time he's a Dodge Challenger.
That's kind of cool. I'm
right?
not gonna lie. I don't know why that personally appeals to me.
Who would drive a Dodge?
Oh God, some jerk probably. Yeah,
that's Andy. I'm stuck in a Jeep at the moment. It's awful.
You're a Jeep guy now.
Anyway,
duckies in the front. And
Jeep's not a
take
Japanese.
it off road to the Sprouts.
Jeeps aren't Japanese enough for me. I gotta have my Japanese-made cars.
Oh, that's true.
I
like a good Detroit car.
Following on for other games that we've fulfilled this month. All these games, by the way, we've fulfilled this month.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
And we still have time to do this dumb show.
Yeah.
Like, because we're making the minions work that
way. Hey. So finally we have Earth Under Siege. This is from Dark Horizon Games. And this one we just finished 2 days ago.
And you're holding a third of the box.
Yes, this box is
empty. Because the box is actually like 2 game boxes put together. And you'll see it on the website and stuff, and you'll see it when you go into the store and check it out.
Yes.
So it is like it's a campaign based game, so like your Oath Sworn and that kind of stuff. And it is quite literally the Earth is under siege by these / if you're familiar with Doom, where you're like it's a demon, it's an alien, it's kind of a space thing.
Yeah,
that's
kind
of
squeaking all over my mic.
I was like, yeah, that's gonna sound really good. Shake it in front of the microphone some. But that's kind of the aesthetic of it as a space wizard demon thing. So if you think like,
let me just fix this.
That's fine.
There
no
we
one's
go.
watching the video anyway. Nobody's watching. So it's one thing. This box is like 90% miniatures, which I didn't realize when I opened it.
Yep.
It's
heavy.
You're kind of, I don't want to say standard campaign game, but it is like pick your characters. They'll level up as you move through it.
Yeah.
A lot of games kind of have that sort of feel now, where you're going to be playing it for the next 4 or 5 months every Friday night to tell the whole story kind of thing. And it also has like a skirmish mode.
Yeah, and on the logistics front, I mean, the shipment, the boxes we were shipping for this for the pledges was £25. That's a lot of miniatures. Like, I mean, so there's the expansion, there's the stretch goal box, there's another box that I don't know what it is.
There's extra,
I think.
Yeah, there's game trays.
Game trays. Ooh,
there's extra
game trays.
dice.
Can't go wrong.
There's a whole extra operative set which has all new characters and cards and things you can use in that. So like, it's one of those games you could play for days basically. And what's cool about it, like I said, is it has like a skirmish mode and stuff. And I like these kind of games because if you don't have a friend who can sit down, or in this case, 1 to 4 friends, I guess you could just play the whole game by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you don't have friends that can sit down and constantly do that, this game has kind of a drop in and out thing. So if you lose one guy on the weekend and he's got kids or a wife or something like that to deal with, you can have the NPC in there. You don't have to wait for him. It's not like D&D where you're all trying to coordinate 5 different schedules and no one ever actually plays the game. The game of D&D is coordinating schedules.
Yes.
So that's Earth Under Siege, which I guess could have come before the flood. Maybe like that happened and then the flood happened, and then because of that,
no, they were under siege, and then it was the ice age happened, and the ice melted, and led to a wave of people coming to the country to see their jobs. Your Earth is under siege.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm allowed to say that I'm Irish.
Yeah, it's true. He stole someone's job. He's got one of those Irish jobs.
Stole somebody's job.
Oh, we forgot that we had another thing.
Oh, we got one more.
It does not segue at all. Well, after the apocalypse of all these events have happened, you're going to have to find your own food somewhere.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is Forage. Forage is very rattly, so I'm going to hold away from the
camera.
Forage is actually a Gigamet game, so we also have our own publishing company because we don't do enough here with logistics and shipping and retail.
Yeah. Why have free time?
Why? Who needs free time? Sure. So Forage is a 9-card solitaire game. It is the third in the series. The first 2 were Orchard and Grove. Forage, you can see the theme. And you were trying to earn basically points. Laying down the tiles to have matching sets, matching fruits.
Yeah,
fruits, vegetables, I think in this one.
Mushrooms
to score points. And then once you lay down 9 cards, you score for the tiles. And you basically see how well you did. Then you just go again.
Yeah.
And then this is the little mouse he's trying to steal. I think he's an extra mechanic. He tries to steal the fruit and veggies for you.
Yeah, but sometimes he's actually helpful. Because if you have one in your little...
As mice are.
That you built. Yeah, that's true. If you... They're really good at IT work. If you have like a fruit that you built that you don't need for your scoring combination, you can kind of hope that the mouse takes that. And then if you can work him out of the system,
they're kind of helpful. You can hope.
Yeah, well, he's a mouse. He's got his own ideas.
Yeah,
he's got his own dreams and things he needs to do. So
we're super excited for this. Like we've been working with Side Room Games to license and publish this in the US. It is passing through customs right now. So hopefully by Monday or Tuesday, it's actually here and we have it for sale.
Oh my gosh,
$17.99.
We'll have to fulfill the 3,000 pre-orders we have for it
already. That's good because we have 8,000 copies of the game, so I need to sell.
Yeah. But I will say this is one of those ones that if you are interested in it, pick it up as soon as you can because things like that for Northwood, same.
The thing I hear from a lot of people is like it's so small because it's a little tuck box, right? It is easy to put in a bag and bring with you in travel, and just have a quick game like at the airport, bus stop, Sit in the back of the car. I don't know.
Taking your smoke break out back, and you just need to clear your head for a second before you go back onto your line cook job that's hectic. I've been watching The Bear again, so that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I've been watching Dexter.
Like the original Dexter?
Original Dexter. I just finished season 1.
Oh.
Did you know his brother was the ice truck killer? Spoilers.
Oh, no! Spoilers for Chex Notes 2016.
2016?
No, it's earlier than that.
2010 or 2009 or something.
Yeah.
Dexter's coming back. He's coming back,
Yeah.
They're coming back. Dexter's coming back. I don't know if you saw the new Dexter. I don't see how they bring him back.
It's the grown-up one from Dexter's Laboratory. Actually.
Yay!
That's the big surprise. Is Dee Dee was actually the killer all along.
Dee Dee, Deb, makes sense.
That had to have been intentional. Like, it had to have been just a nod or something. Since this is also coming out as a podcast, that means we're competing with the #1 type of podcast, which is white women getting killed in the woods somewhere podcast. It's true. The statistics for true crime podcasts are so much higher than
Only
anything
Murders
else.
in the Building is actually back. New season just started on Tuesday.
I like that.
Only Murders is really good.
You should watch that.
Pretty good show. But anyway,
cool. So that's all the stuff.
That's all the newish stuff. I'm trying to think we're currently in the middle of the process of fulfillment for Teotihuacan. No, Teotihuacan. Yeah, Teotihuacan.
Good job.
Yeah, I was so pretentiously proud because I was calling it Teotihuacan, and I was like, that's how you're supposed to say it. And then I actually went onto Wikipedia and did the little button when it says the sound and found out that I was being an idiot. I was completely wrong. So
What if the person that programs those was just having a laugh? Just having a bit of fun. It just makes them all terrible pronunciations, so like a whole generation of people can't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. So we're filling that right now. What else are we working on? What else?
We have got a ton of video content stuff that's going to start hitting pretty soon, both with the bridge side of things and the Gigabytes things. We have a Age of Sigmar Spearhead tournament that we're going to start filming, so that in the next couple of weeks, you should start seeing the first episodes of that coming out. We have a lot of gameplay videos queued up. We have the robot is dancing to Bye Bye Bye, I believe, currently on
don't
TikTok.
give spoilers.
Maybe. Oh, sorry. Well,
for those who don't know, we do have the Giga Robo is their mascot, Giga Robo.
Yes.
And we actually have a life-size Giga Robo suit. You don't know who's in the suit. You have no idea.
It's not a person? I thought the Giga Robot was just a thing we gave life to.
Yeah, that's Joe.
Whoa, okay. Oh, that's the homunculus, right. Well, speaking of robots that have life given into them, this is the perfect segue to my Zach Asks a Stupid Question segment, which is when I look over and go, we got about 5-6 minutes to kill before this reaches a half-hour spot. So I got a bunch of stupid questions. All right, here it is. Could Inspector Gadget beat RoboCop in a fight? Both of them are cyborgs. Both were recreated after, we presume, horrible accidents that happened. The original cyborg, RoboCop, was shot and tortured and all kinds of bad stuff. Matthew Broderick's career turned him into Inspector Gadget, and then he went away.
Whoa! Again, he was in Only Murders in the Building. He was quite good in it. And also he was in a one-season zombie show as the teacher cannibal.
The one-season zombie show?
And he was in The Producers.
I completely forgot The Producers was a movie.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Okay, so they both have similar backstories.
Don't diss Ferris Bueller.
I wasn't dissing Ferris Bueller. I was just saying he kind of just
But anyway.
slides in. All right, but so we have the cyborg backstories. Both of them are law enforcement. Both are dedicated to law enforcement.
Yeah.
In a fight, who's going to come out on top on this?
Oh, I think Inspector Gadget all day long.
You think so?
Yeah.
But he's see, I would say yes because he's got the most stuff. Like his brain is a helicopter. But then that asks the question.
Yeah, like Go Gadget multi-screwdriver, and he just unscrews all the parts of...
RoboCop just stands there.
RoboCop is like, all creeping and just falls apart. You know?
I guess RoboCop is mostly like a face and some torso. Like he's not really much of a guy.
It depends the RoboCop you're watching.
I'm going with the 87 version.
You want to go off the new one where he's also a spine and one lung?
Yeah.
I think a couple of fingertips.
That way he can unlock his iPad. Otherwise he couldn't use his iPad anymore. It was really sad. Yeah, I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the 97 one and then the follow-up RoboCop 2.
You know the biggest crime I ever had in RoboCop? That was felt. How badly they treat... What's his partner's name? Lois, right? Wasn't his partner Lois?
I do not remember.
What's RoboCop's partner's name? Girl. I'm pretty sure it's Lois.
Let's go with Lois.
Yeah. But how did they treat her in the third one? She's just blown away.
Yeah.
I was also... I don't know why. I was always just unnecessarily upset about that.
Do you think she just didn't want to be in the movies anymore?
But she wasn't. It just killed her like halfway through.
Yeah, but like maybe that's when she got done. She was like, you know what? I just want to die. I'm done.
I just want to die.
How did you make it to RoboCop 3 and then go, I don't know if this is going to be a good career move for me? I've made it through 2 of these things already, which is equivalent of guy with gun shoots guys and then robot falls downstairs, which is the best scene in the whole movie.
Who was the bad guy in the third? I can't remember the bad guy in the third.
I can't remember much of the third.
209, and then you had Coke Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the third robot?
I can't remember.
Oh my god, what was the third robot?
You're gonna have to tell us at home. Tell us at home in the comments. Type the entire plot of RoboCop 3.
Had to be a robot.
Right? Oh yeah. It's either by following the law of standard of trailers, sequels. Really, it's probably a robot that is. Oh, he's checking the RoboCop Wikipedia that I printed out and put over there.
I got this. It's going to annoy me if I don't do this.
All right, well I'll keep going with who could possibly win this kind of thing. So the final consideration in this question is RoboCop takes place in a near future Detroit. Inspector Gadget takes place in the modern day, so that's their tech levels, which right at this point we are the near future in RoboCop. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, but it's the near future in RoboCop is like, the 80s. Like,
yeah, it's what they thought the 2000s would look like,
yeah.
Which is not totally inaccurate in a lot of spots.
It is a dark, dangerous hellscape.
Wait, Detroit is a dark, dangerous... As a Dodge owner, I can say that. I don't know, that gives me leeway. So that's the tech levels they're at. We're assuming...
there was ninja androids.
You could have made that up and I would have gone, yeah.
Yeah, because once you go to the third movie, you have to have the Yakuza.
That is true.
It's the law. By the time you get to that, the Wolverine, Yakuza. Lethal Weapon.
Yeah?
I guess Lethal Weapon waited till 4 before they had triads.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Does this keep working? Is there any ninjas in Return of the
Jedi? What's the Jackie Chan movies?
Well, hold on now.
That kind of went to
like Rush Hour?
Yeah, Rush Hour.
Yeah. Well, they kind of already, that makes sense, though. For a martial arts movie to involve martial arts.
Yeah,
movies.
but I don't think they went to like really hardcore tryouts in the third one. Or was it the first one?
Once again, all those movies kind of become one movie in
Which
my
is
head.
the one where they're leaving Hong Kong and they're meeting the ambassador to Hong Kong.
I thought that was the second one.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because they busted down the other guy's character. Anyway, RoboCop and Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
So
I'm still going with Inspector Gadget.
You think Inspector Gadget?
I still think Inspector Gadget.
I think the thing that makes him lose is he's too nice. I think there's the moment where he hesitates, and as long as it's not one of the 4 directives.
Yeah, but
RoboCop
as long as you have to remember that RoboCop cannot kill as long as he hasn't been corrupted as directives, right? He's not supposed to. So if you're not doing Inspector Gadget would try to take him down in a non-violent way, so therefore he's not doing violence to get shot back. So what's he going to do? He's going to try to shoot him in the crotch like he did in RoboCop.
Yeah, I remember that
right?
one time. Yeah.
Well, you got to imagine that whatever horrible accident has happened to Inspector Gadget has affected his crotch, and therefore he has...
I can't stop imagining.
His own body's like, go Gadget worry blade, so
that raises a question.
So the bullet does nothing.
Where are the organs inside of Inspector Gadget? And does he have any? Because I was talking about this with a friend the other day. The hat has the propeller in it. But we've seen him without the hat.
And he's got like his eyes.
Yeah, his eyes come out. Like he can do the whole. If he sees an attractive lady, his tongue could roll out. He could go ooga.
Maybe he's not actually a person.
Well, he's listed as a cyborg. Like every media that he has been in, including the more relatively
maybe he's like
show.
Maybe he's like a 2016 RoboCop, and he's just got fingertips, and that's the only human part.
The only part.
That's enough flesh to make him a cyborg.
Inspector Gadget is an ankle and a part of a thigh, and we got all those.
Inspector ankle.
That would explain why he doesn't have any sort of common sense. Is that he just does not have a brain? He's just all like nervous reactions.
Nobody says a cyborg has to be like human, right? Like he could have like the brain of like a chihuahua.
That's true.
That would explain a whole lot too.
That does explain a whole lot too. Yeah.
I'm still going. You're answering the comments. I'm still going Inspector Gadget. You're going RoboCop.
I'm on the fence. I kind of think I should pick RoboCop so that we have opposing viewpoints. Yeah. But I kind of thought you would go RoboCop, so I already have the Inspector Gadget viewpoints.
I do love me some RoboCop.
I just thought the brutality of RoboCop. It might be like, oh, go Gadget, and then go Gadget bullet wounds, and I don't know. But then again, if he has no organs.
If he has no organs, he's got no major organs.
Yeah, you've shot his ice cream machine that's built into his chest. He doesn't care about that.
Yeah, and then he gives him ice cream, and then that's like a calming, good like publicity moment. And then like RoboCop has to stop because OCP charges in, and they make it into a marketing scene.
Yeah,
it's just a whole lot. You got to go for the horrible hellscape stuff that would happen as well, where they would turn it into a marketing ploy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
To shut down Delta City.
Have we ever seen Inspector Gadget just completely lose control of all of his stuff? Like I know they've played at it.
Isn't that like the thing you're supposed to do? But yeah, it happens in like one of the movies.
But it never goes like full like. How dangerous would Inspector Gadget be to Penny and whatever the dog's name is?
Oh God!
If he just all of a sudden blades start coming out of him, lasers and
what
stuff.
What happens if the dog is Inspector Gadget? It's actually his conscience, and he actually runs the whole show.
So the dog is like psionically linked to Inspector Gadget. I can go with that fan theory,
right?
Because I've heard a lot of like Penny is actually in charge theories. Because like the little precocious girl, Men in Black told us those are the most problematic.
Those
people.
Are the dangerous ones. Yeah, that
yeah.
is the only one that he shot in the training simulation of Men in Black.
Yeah, that guy was just doing pull-ups, just blowing his nose. Yeah, it's one of my. Anyways, that scene will stick with me for the rest of my life.
In fact, he's the only one who puts the safety back on at the end.
Yeah, and him dragging the table.
I like to say it's things I noticed, but it's actually just things that pop up on my Facebook feed.
Well, it's true. A lot of content on this show, maybe. What did I read on Reddit yesterday?
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
That was it. That's the whole debate. But that also puts us at about 35 minutes, which is what we're going for.
I like it.
So the Rambles, we're going to be doing this. You'll get these. It's Friday when you're watching this, or whenever, but they're going to come out every Friday. As long as the two of us are ambulatory and can, before one of us gets converted into a RoboCop or Inspector Gadget type thing.
Yeah.
Just hollow out my brain and put a helicopter in there. I'm cool with that. So we're going to do this. We will sound off in the comments. Like, let us know what you want us to talk about. If you have questions, if you have theoretical debates for us, we're going to have.
And let us know if you made it this far.
And if you made it this far, comment one of those emojis that no one ever uses, like the green circle, or like the number 3, but as an emoji, because you couldn't find the 3, so you used the emoji 3. Yeah.
But, as we go forward, we probably will add a lot more industry stuff. So whatever you want to talk about in the industry as well. Hopefully slightly less rambling on the random side. Didn't really have... August is a weird, quiet month.
Yeah.
Like, Gen Con happened, and then there's really nothing. I think PAX West is this weekend.
I guess Dragon Con.
So hopefully in the next few weeks we'll have a lot more craziness going on again that I can rant and complain about.
Yeah.
I didn't even complain about container prices today or anything like that. Nothing boring.
We'll get you some quality David rants coming up soon. Some real deep inside baseball rants.
I got to rev up the engine for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's. I think that's a good place to end it, so we can go and spend the rest of the day getting you all angry for next week on stuff.
Nice. Like
Excellent. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. I've been Zach.
I am still David.
He is still David, and we'll catch you next time.